Hi everyone, my name is Pastor Perpetual Paswani and it's good to have you on our channel. Today I'm just going to talk about 5 things every godly single man in waiting should be aware of before picking a wife. I hope you enjoy. The first thing we're going to talk about today is a woman who has no desire to support you. The Bible in Genesis talks about how God saw that it was not good for man to be alone, so he made a helper suitable for him. You see, even when the role of a helper suitable is not for your girlfriend yet, it's important for you to recognize just how interested this person is in your dreams, in your aspirations, in the things that you ought to do or the things that you are obliged to do based on the season that you are in. Because if a woman can't support you and where you're going, it is very possible that they will abort your destiny. The second thing we're going to talk about today is a woman whose only interests are material things. Now listen, there's no problem in anyone liking material things. It becomes a problem when everything else is dependent on whether or not they get these material things or not. A woman whose only interest are material things is a woman who will put you under pressure. Best believe that seasons will come and go. Sometimes you will have much and sometimes you will not have much. So a woman who cannot understand that there is more to you, there is more to your relationship than the material things, will be actually a problem for you. You will fail to move forward even when you have little. But a woman who's wise enough to recognize that this is the season that you are in and it's only temporal will be able to propel you to get to where you should get. They will be your comforter. You know, I have learned that women carry the nature of the Holy Spirit. So they are intercessors, they are advocates, they are comforters. A woman whose primary interest and material things will not be able to comfort you when things are not going the way they should go. A woman whose primary interest are material things will not be able to intercede for you. Instead, they will see you to be a lazy man. Instead, they will see you to be everything negative, but not just a man who's in process or a man who's on a journey and is for a season just struggling. Third thing we're going to talk about is a woman who struggles with respect in general. Not just to you particularly, but to any figures of authority in her life. It could be in the workplace, it could be at home with the parents, it could be with leaders in the church. And you can pick that this person struggles with respect in how they talk about figures of authority. And it's important for you to take note of this because even as you become man and wife, your wife is supposed to submit to you. And it is impossible for someone to submit to a figure they do not respect. Number 4, a woman who has not separated herself from her past relationships. It's important for you to be aware of the fact that women process more with their hearts, whereas men are more concerned about facts, about logic. So even as you are in a relationship or you're considering to make someone your wife, it's important for you to know that they are separated from their past relationships. Otherwise, the past relationships will become a reference. In as much as there is hope for this person to heal and be completely better, it's important for you to know that some of the struggles will not be because you're not good enough or because there's really a problem with you, but they are referencing who you are now with somebody who hurt them in the past. So for them to be able to see you or for them to be able to process, they need to have healed. So you will need to be patient and create room for them to heal. Number 5, a woman who is not convinced you are it for her. this is very important for you to be aware of, because sometimes people make the mistake of thinking that just as long as you continue pursuing, this relationship will work. And unfortunately, in some instances, women just say yes because they're like, you know what, let me just give it a try, maybe. And those relationships, more often than not, they don't end very well. So you need to be aware where this person sees you, how they see you. So in short, you need to have an idea of where their heart is and what revelation they have of you. Otherwise, you will just be going back and forth, and you might just be a plan B or a by the way, as they wait for the person that they think is the one for them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps somebody. God bless you.